Hello, everybody. Ronald Ray here, your boy with a cornbread accent. Thank you for tuning in to this week's Wrestling Trivia Tuesday. And just like every Tuesday, we got 3 questions, all dealing with the sport of professional wrestling. So if you haven't never checked it out, that's what we do. It's just for fun. Just play along. Let me know how you do in the comments. Unfortunately, no prizes. It's all for fun. That's all. Before we get too deep into it, I want to say condolences go to the family and friends to Exotic Adrian Street, passed away, battling cancer, I believe. That's what, no, cancer, what was it? Pee Wee Herman passed away too, just like 2. So usually it happens in 3s. So I wonder who the 3rd one would be. Anyway, now that's done. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. I already mentioned comment 500 times already, I think. Hit the notification bell, and let's let her rip. All right, first question this week. We go back to the old Continental Championship Wrestling. The year is 1985, and there's a match for the Southeastern Championship. The question is, who painted the Southeastern Championship pink after defeating Austin Idol? Was it A, Mr. Perfect Jerry Stubbs, B, the Exotic Adrian Street, or was it C, man, that guy always wore pink, Hustler Rick Rogers? Let me know. Alright, question is, who painted the Southeastern Heavyweight Championship pink after defeating Austin Idol in the old Continental Championship Wrestling? The answer is B. Of course, gotta have a little tribute to him. The Exotic Adrian Street. This is about the time where I believe I started watching wrestling, and long story short, we got Continental. That's probably one of my favorite promotions at the time. And this guy who pranced around like Elton John, from England, on top of that, he defeated Austin Idol, and I think towards that time, a guy by the name of Wildcat Wendell Cooley. He was brawny. He was kind of like the almost top babyface. Anyway, Adrian Street, he decided to paint the belt pink, as you see in the picture right there. Yes, he drew a lot of heat, but the thing about it, he would switch to babyface, and almost pretty much in the matches, I think the only thing he really changed, like when he was a heel, he'd make Miss Linda go on all 4s and use her as a step. But when he turned babyface, I think that's the only thing he changed. I mean, he'd do the, get the crowd into it, but the flamboyant stuff and the goosing his opponent, he's still done that as a babyface. And people in the South cheered for him. So this was back in, I think he wrestled in Mid-Atlantic too in 84, Mid-South, around 83, 84, something like that. So he would, come in as a heel, sometimes switch babyface, and get cheered doing the same thing except for stepping on Miss Linda, or using Miss Linda as a step. But like I said at the beginning of this video, rest in peace. And I do recommend, I mean, besides the comedy, flamboyant stuff, this guy, I mean, if you like William Regal, I don't know, William Regal used more submission, I think, somewhat. But that same European style, Adrian Street brought that along. So Definitely, you kids, check it out. Next. Alrighty, question number 2. Who started their wrestling career wrestling under the name Dave Finley? Was it A. David Crockett, B. Dave Taylor, or C. David Haskins? Alrighty, question number 2 was who started their wrestling career wrestling under the name Dave Finley? Was it A. David Crockett, B. Dave Taylor, or C. David Haskins? The answer is A. David Crockett. Yes, the son of Jim Crockett Sr., sometimes called Big Jim, the brother of Jim Crockett Jr., of course, the announcer on World Championship Wrestling when it was under Jim Crockett Promotions. Yes, that David Crockett. He had I don't know how many matches he had. I don't think too many. I guess he was like, I kind of want to, but maybe not for me. I think I probably should have went back to the interview, but the question just popped in my head. It's like, ooh, let me ask this question, see if anybody knows. Um, but yes, it was David Crockett. Dave Taylor, as far as I know, has always been Dave Taylor. Dave Haskins was a uh, TV enhancement guy for Memphis and Mid South UWF. Uh, then got a little bit of push in Ron Fuller's USA Wrestling, using Davey Rich, the cousin of Tommy Rich, and I don't know if he was supposed to be the brother of Johnny Rich or another cousin. It's like all three of them are cousins. I always wanted to know if you anybody watching this and knows the answer, was Davey Rich, David Haskins, really the cousin of Johnny and Tommy Rich? Heck, was Johnny and Tommy, cousins? Uh, my mom wants to know. Uh, Other than that, let's go to question number 3 or 3, however you want to do it. All right, question number 3. This should be a softball, guys. Come on. Which of these former partners of Ivan Koloff used a trucker gimmick in WCW? Was it A. Nikita Koloff, B. Don Kernodle, or C. Crusher Khrushchev? Alrighty, question number 3. It was which of these former partners of the Russian Bear Ivan Koloff used a trucker gimmick in WCW? Was it A. Nikita Koloff, B. Don Kernodle, or C. Crusher Khrushchev? Of course, you guys, I would be disappointed if anybody missed this. This is such a softball question. Anyway, it was Crusher Khrushchev, Barry Darso, Demolition Smash. Uh, yes, he wrestled as the Black Top Bully when his WWF, Demolition Smash run was, or Repo Man. Don't forget Repo Man. He was the Repo Man. Uh, anyway, once that run was over with, he came to the WCW and became the Black Top Bully. And him and Dustin Rhodes had a King of the Road match at a pay per view called Uncensored. And apparently, it's supposed to be uncensored, like a pay per view answer to ECW, which was getting pretty popular at the time. I think Dustin bled, and Dustin got fired. I can't remember if he bled or not. I just know it was not that good. Um, Either way, that was his gimmick, plus some more gimmicks after that. I think uh, Barry Darso, the killer golfer, or something like that. I don't know. So many gimmicks. Anyway, that does it for me for this week. Hope Hope you guys have fun. Hope you have a good week. If you're having a work in the sun or exercise in the sun, please hydrate. It's hot. Even at 85, 88 degrees, it's still hot. Other than that, oh yeah, don't forget, hit the subscribe button. Be a champ. Hit the notification bell, comment, like, and all that good stuff. Other than that, you folks have a good one and take it easy.
We here at RP Tube Vision would like to thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Also check out friends of the show Ecolife Natural for home-crafted candles, hand cloth, and other home and personal goods. Look them up on Facebook. Link will be available below the video. That is Ecolife Natural.